Alright, kids. One, thanks for all the congratulations on the new ride. Well, it might be a little premature because, okay, the boulder trip didn't happen. At least not entirely, because we about halfway up, well, the overheating problem became more pronounced as it was. So we're lucky we did not totally fry the engine. We did do a number on it, though. But it's my little brilliant improvisation about, because I had a thing with a radiator hose repair kit that had some various sizes of tubes. Okay, you can find one of those perfect size, fit in there, fit on the hose. Okay, and it seemed to work fine for a while. The thing melted. That's not good for a radiator repair thing, okay? It melts under the pressure of the radiator fluid. So, suffice it to say, that didn't work out too well. But we managed to, I managed to cobble together another improvisation worthy of the A-Team using the roll of aluminum foil.
More like MacGyver.
Well, MacGyver and the A-Team, same difference, really. Anyway, got... after a few stops along the way to really cool down, thanks to the guys at Papa John's up in Westminster for letting us hang out for a couple hours. Managed to get it back out in here in its own power for the most part. After Papa John's it went pretty smoothly after that, but it was pretty hairy coming back. And to say the people superior really didn't get their stick out of their ass because nobody even stopped to slow down and help us. I had to flag a couple lovely lesbians out of Target to help us, and one of them worked there. That's only. And the other one kind of reminded me of Crystal on the Doctor Who fan show. So anyway, we get back the next morning, fire it up, running okay, not as smooth as it was before, but I think that's mainly because it probably burned the oil somewhat. So that's an oil change away of fixing, and it still idled great, revved up great. Until the one time revved once too many times, and I'm guessing the timing belt snapped. Better that it happened here than in the middle of Kansas. That's all I can figure out that. So we're working out the stuff that needs to be fixed before we can actually get going here. But as it stands right now, this van needs a new radiator. That's $110 over at AutoZone. I know that already because I found that when I was checking out for the patch of the thing. And a new timing belt. That should be more than $20 probably, but who knows with these cars. And an oil change. And the means to do it. Now, I've got over 500 subscribers here. If each one of you gave like $5, PayPal link will be down below, at some point. Hopefully, when I can get on here and do an editing, but... Patreon's great, but Patreon will take too long. $5 out of you guys, that's what? $300 at least? No, $3,000.
Yeah.
That's 500 people. Yeah. It adds up quick, and it's just $5. That's all I am.
And it would also be enough to get us through the trip.
It'd be enough. Yeah, enough for gas money. It would be enough to get this thing into a garage and have it done professionally instead of trusting my ham-fisted runs of this. So. And it is November. We're not going to get very many good days like this, for much longer. We got this week could be good. I could probably do it myself if I had to. But again, I've never changed the timing belt on a Nissan. I've never had a Nissan before. I changed the timing belt, helped out change the timing belt on my Pinto about 20 years ago with the help of my dad. And God, we need him now. But unfortunately, he's gone on to his rewards. So. And we might have one last bridge that has been burned over at the church over there. There's the guy named Vern who asked to help with any car repairs when we had the Buick. The Buick is irreparable, though. So, but this is very fixable. And frankly, before the belts and that, this thing is running better than it deserves. So we've been damn lucky on that front. And I suppose I should probably stick in a review of the Orville. We had Dr. Finn, her 2 kids, which we didn't know about before, and Isaac, something becoming father figure for these guys over the while.
Or uncle.
Uncle Isaac, the robot. Excellent episode. And I know a few people, it's all character stuff is what made Star Trek do. There's some. Everyone was talking about the big, exploratory and space battle. What made Star Trek a lot of times were these little quiet character building episodes where not a lot happens, but you see a lot of character stuff going on. You have to learn to know these people and get attached. We also got to see Norm Macdonald's gooey character at work, and Captain Ed. Really, he's growing into the role as a captain. He's no longer the screw up. That was showed up drunk for a year. He's really becoming a top notch captain.
Not to mention, he's cute.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the character voices. Seth's gonna want to do a voice or so. Maybe trying to throw off some alien thing, but suddenly Stewie comes out of nowhere. That would be interesting. He's photons, motion slime. But overall, a very good offering. And the way I see it, I don't see the preview, so I'm really going by just supposition of what's coming up. But yeah, it's supposedly coming up soon. We're going to be getting Patrick Stewart and Jonathan and Scott Bakula. It would be hilarious if that's on their little environmental simulator, and he starts talking to Captain Picard and Captain Archer, or very thinly veiled versions of them trying to get talk himself through a situation. I think it's more likely that Stewart's going to come on and be the typical crazy admiral, and just work his comedic chops a bit. I don't know where back will be. And again, there's also some buzz that Bill Shatner might be part of this too, so you never know. And also watched Discovery last night because I finally got around to getting that downloaded and watched it, and I don't know, Stamets is back to being a sneaky self.
No, he's just got to stick up his ass.
Well, it's back up his ass. He's no longer Mr. Groovy. Now it's back to be an asshole. And this whole thing, mistaking, Tilly for a captain. It's like, yeah, I can probably say he's been hopping timelines while he's been in the Sporeville. But
Sporeville?
Yeah. And I did a brief scan of the Shipyard thing, but I had to, it was short on time where I was at, so I had to skip a bit. Yeah, it was a bit of a muddled mess.
Hot mess.
Well, I wouldn't say hot mess, but it's a jumble, And I know a lot of the Star Trek author friends, Christian Byers, all right, she's got an album. Well, I'm not sure I'd want to hang my hat on this one. I hope a lot of that was other, but it's sticking the 2 cents worth in. I mean, it's an interesting storyline, I guess, but I don't know, planetary transmitter thing. And yeah, these aliens try to do the right thing, but let's bring them together and get them to talk. It's like, now is not the time for that. No. These Klingons don't want to talk. They want to shoot. They want to shoot and stab and everything else. It's still the matter of, is Admiral Cornwall actually dead, or is he just laying amongst the parts, the Klingon parts? So, because I don't know. Talking about 7 required though, it's like, what is? And it's still trying to figure out just what the hell is L'Oreal's plan in this whole thing. Is she going to defect? Is she just playing Cornwall for a patsy? We shall see. I think I might do a more detailed review of it later, but yeah. And for now, I'll be
Hi guys.
PayPal, Patreon down below, and now there's not just a general we need money. It's like we need money for a specific goal to get this thing working and on the road. And I think it would actually pass emissions if emissions were the only issue. But having done emission tests myself a bunch of years ago, I know what will automatically fail a car, and boiling over and having the radiator hose hanging off in the breeze, that's an automatic fail right there. Because it ran great. And I didn't see any smoke or anything. It ran smoother than anything. And again, if I could fire it, it'd probably still run smooth, very smooth. Again, there's some knocking, but I think it's an oil issue. And I think, get a good oil change, some STP in it, and it'll probably pass emissions. We can get the temporary tag and we can boogie. And we can take this show on the road. Maybe, take a swing by the Casmus Cosmosphere on the way out there. That'd be fun. Follow up on Amy Share Title's video.
Don't forget South Fork.
Yeah, we're going to swing by Fort Worth and harass an old buddy of mine down there. He lives not far from South Fork. He's in Plano, and South Fork's kind of a little bit northwest of that, I think. Or northeast. It's close. And I got some family who down and torment them for a while. Yeah. But
You wouldn't do that to Jess, would you?
oh, I don't know. Depends on how much of her mother's propaganda she's bought into. Anyway, like I said, PayPal, Patreon down below. We're getting real close to getting out of here, guys, and you can help. So, catch you later.